Hello, this is Skywarp's Hangar, and today we have something cool. This is Mothra from the Revoltech line, which is pretty cool. Just came in from Japan yesterday, but yesterday was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't going to be doing a whole bunch of videos on Valentine's Day. So, yeah, pretty nifty. Nice box. Very nice box. You take a look at the top. And we got the side showing some instructions. Then take a look at the bottom, some other instructions on the Revoltech joints. And then you got that on the side and some product shots on the back showing the different things you can do with your Mothra. So, yeah, take a look at the inside here. It has a little Velcro tab. So it opens like a bookcase. Opens like a book, excuse me. But yeah, you have some nice photo shots from the movies, which is pretty cool. Showing off Mothra. And some stuff in Japanese, I guess, describing Mothra, but I can't read it, so hey, what can you do? And you have the window where Mothra came in, which she is no longer in the box because she is outside of the box. Mothra comes with, let me start with that. It comes with a little pamphlet showing you stuff that you can buy, other stuffs from this company, which is pretty cool. Zoids, at least it looks like Zoids. Yeah, pretty neat, pretty neat. Yeah, products. Yeah. You know, you just bought this, we can go out and buy some more. Yeah. But you got a pamphlet, and you got another pamphlet. Yay! Showing you some other products that they have. So that's pretty cool. Yay! Yay, pamphlets. And, yeah, so you have this little piece that comes with her. It's a name tag, so you can display it next to her. It comes with the coin, which can't do anything with, and this little box for pieces and stuff, whatever you want to do with it. I guess for some extra Revoltech joints maybe or something, I don't know. And then you have the figure, which is the star of the show. She comes with a cocoon, which is pretty nifty. I can open up here. This did not come in mine. It was separated. Actually, I thought this piece was missing, but you could take this little stand joint right here, and if you want to, you could peg it into there, but I'm not going to be doing that because I don't think that's a good spot for my Mothra. So this little, I'm just gonna take her off of there. There we go. Yep, that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get her off. All right, yeah, she pegs in there pretty good, as you can see. And just gonna put her down for a moment so we could take a look at this Tokyo Tower, which is really cool. I love the way they do these displays. But if you want to, there's two peg holes right here on the bottom. Might have to shave this back a little bit on mine, but just take and peg that down into there, and in theory it's supposed to stay right there. So that's pretty cool. So you have it leaning against the tower. So that's pretty neat. You see there's a clear transparent plastic in between what would be the steel bars of the Tokyo Tower, and you have the building in there. That's pretty neat. Some little trees. Have some nice paint apps going on in here. Yeah. Also, one of the things that comes with Mothra is this little display piece. This comes as a separate piece, and what you're supposed to do is you just put it over the Revoltech joint there, and you take the abdomen. You see the peg hole right there, and you just peg the abdomen back into the Revoltech joint, and that enables her to be displayed on the peg, which is pretty cool. I'm going to test this out with some different stands. Maybe I could get her flying a little bit higher than 2 inches off the ground. But if you're wondering about size, she is a little bit small, around 7 inches on the wingspan, and right around 3, not including her antenna. The antenna brings her to about 3 1/4 on the body. So she is a little bit small, but with the other Revoltech figures, as you can see, she scales pretty well. But it is what it is. If you're trying to get this to scale with the Monster Arts, she is going to be a little bit small. But for my display, I'm not going to worry about it so much. I'm just happy to have a Mothra in my display. You can see they did some excellent paint apps on here. On mine, right here, as you can see, seems to be a little bit off on that line, the divider line. As you can see on this side, they got it right, but on this side, on mine, you see where the yellow goes past the black on there. So I guessed the end application may vary at times, so. But yeah, you can see the back, very nicely done. What I really like is the molded detail in here. It looks furry. It does. It looks furry all through here, all the way out to here. And then on the edge of the wings as well, you get some nice molded detail there. And you get that straightened up. Yeah. And that's the same thing on her body. She's actually pretty furry throughout. You can see the eyes are done in that nice blue with the molded detail underneath the glossy overcoat, which is really nice. On mine, my antennae are kind of going to the side. I'm not sure. I haven't seen another person's figure to tell if that's supposed to be like that. But go into the articulation now. The mouth closes and the mouth opens. You just gotta be careful. Get your fingers, getting your fingers in there, and try to make sure you don't break any of these off, which they are a hard plastic. So you're gonna want to be careful with that. I would recommend being very careful with that. From what I've seen, these do not move, so they don't twist or anything. So if they're like that, they're stuck like that, as far as I can tell. You do get a little bit of movement in the legs, not a lot. The back leg doesn't seem to want to move on mine, and I'm not going to try to force it. You get a little bit of movement right there. You get a little bit of movement right there. Like I said, this one doesn't seem to want to move. And like I said, I'm not going to try to force that. You do get some movement out of the head, just the hair. So it's not really a highly articulated figure here. You do get some looking down. You see where you get some good head tilt there. And I guess you could turn the head a little bit. I'm sure you could turn the head all the way. That's on a Revoltech joint. But you get some movement out of the abdomen as well, which that's pretty cool. I'm sure some movement is restricted with that display peg that's hanging out. Now in the wings, you get about that far down, and it could go up about that high. So you do get some wing flap going on there, and these can separate, so you get some cool display poses out of the wings, which I like. But yes, you just peg her into the base here, and you have a nice little display going on, which I think that is absolutely stunning. I'm very happy with this figure. And I do recommend purchasing it. They are a little bit expensive right now. I'm sure with the popularity of Mothra and the lack of figures that are out currently, there's people that are going to be charging a lot for them right now because they're kind of hot. But anybody that wants a Pokemon code, if you want a Pokemon code, now would be your chance. This is a Sun and Moon team-up, which is new right now. But yes, I do recommend purchasing that. And if you can come across one for a reasonable price, I know the SH Figure Arts right now are running like 300. I got this one at 110 if I'm not mistaken, which is way over the price of what they were when they were originally released. But they are not manufacturing these to my knowledge anymore, and I really liked this figure. So yeah, so I got this figure added to my collection, and it will be displayed on my shelf, and I'm very happy with that. Well, that is our review, and if you like our review, please click like and please subscribe to see more reviews from us.